Now, as the migrant crisis intensifies, leaders around the world have called on Britain to take in more refugees. Prime Minister David Cameron argues that that is not the solution. Many of you would seem to agree.
That's right, Susanna. In a poll for Good Morning Britain, we asked, would you offer a home to a migrant family? 1 in 10 said they would offer a home, while 6 in 10 said no, they would not offer a home to families seeking asylum here in Great Britain.
Let's talk to the leader of Plaid Cymru, Leanne Wood, who's in Cardiff. Very good morning to you, Leanne. You have a proposal, don't you, for Wales? What is your idea?
Well, I've argued for some time, and Plaid Cymru put this argument ahead of the last election, that we should do much more to take our fair share of refugees. And we've now got a crisis where babies are being washed up on beaches. It's too late, really, to be taking action, but action must be taken now. Now, these are people just like you and me, with children, with hopes and aspirations and fears, just as we have for our children. And it's an absolute scandal that thousands of these people have been allowed to die in the process of trying to seek a safe place. The asylum system throughout Europe is a mess. It needs a complete overhaul. It's very unfair that the way that applications are being processed or not processed in some cases, and there are big discrepancies with numbers of people being taken by the different countries. So it's incumbent upon the UK to do an awful lot more, but the countries within the UK can help as well. And I've called for Wales to take its fair share of refugees in order to help to contribute towards a humanitarian response to this crisis, which is what we need now.
Leanne, David Cameron has said that taking more refugees is not the answer to this migration crisis. As you've talked out, the situation needs an overhaul. It's very unfair. You've just said that yourself. Do you have some sympathy with him? Because undoubtedly, certainly in the last election, it's a major issue here in Great Britain. Our very own poll says only one family in 10 here in the UK, or one person in 10 would take a migrant family into their home. So even though there is a huge problem and we need to do something, actually bringing more migrants to the UK isn't necessarily what the people of Great Britain want.
I completely disagree with David Cameron on this, but I am very encouraged that 1 in 10 people have said that they'd be prepared to help. I've had people contact me. I've had emails from people asking if the Welsh Government could organise some sort of system for enabling people to take in refugees. People are horrified by the pictures that they've seen on their TV screens, especially, as I've said, the pictures of children being washed up on beaches. What kind of humanity, what kind of society are we that allows this to happen? And can you imagine if we had taken the same view in the late 1930s and 40s, when all of those people were trying to leave dangerous situations in other parts of Europe? If we'd had said, oh, we can't afford it, we can't take any in, or we can't do anything in Wales because the matter isn't devolved in some way. We can't. It's a crisis. It's a crisis for humanity, and I think we should be compelled to do something about it. Standing back and doing nothing is no longer an option, in my view.
Leanne Wood, thank you very much indeed from Plaid Cymru, speaking to us from Cardiff.